Hi, Lori here to talk to you a little bit about time value of money, which is what we're going to cover during this part of the course. The first thing we need to do is figure out why we need to know. Well, you might need to know about the time value of money so that you can answer this important question. Do you want $100 now or $110 in 2 years? Answer is it depends. Next question, you've won the lottery. You can have $1 million now or $100,000 a year for the next 12 years. Which one's better? This is a more interesting question to answer, and again, the answer is it depends. Finally, your grandma has put away $10,000 in a bank account in your name when you were just 2 years old, and now you get to take your trip around the world for graduation. Assuming it will be in the bank for 19 years, how much is your around the world trip account worth? Answer again, it depends. And what it depends on, one more example here. So we have a baby. We're going to put away $1,000 a year for every year until the baby is 18 years old. How much money will we have in the baby's education account when this little tyke is 18 years old? That is when we've put away the 18th payment. And finally, again, it depends. All of these examples depend on the interest rate you use. Let's talk a little bit about that. Time value of money tells us what our money is really worth. In the end, time value of money is all about compounding. And compounding is the earning of interest on the interest that you've already been paid. So if you have a bank account paying 10%, wish I had one, and I put $1,000 in, then at the end of the year, they will give me $100 in interest, and I will have $1,100. If I leave all that money in, and I get 10% more interest, my interest will be $110 in the second year, and I will have $1,210 sitting in my bank account after just 2 years. So the idea is that your interest goes in, becomes part of your balance, and you get paid interest on your original balance plus any and all interest that you've earned up until that point. So let's get some of the lingo down. Future value. This is the amount of money you will get in the future, whereas present value is the amount of money that money paid in the future would be worth today. When we're talking about a lump sum, we're talking about a single cash flow, and it refers to a one-time payment by you or to you. An annuity refers to equal payments over a certain period of time. So each year or each period, the payment is the same, and it happens over a certain period of time. A stream of payments can refer to either equal or unequal payments, but generally for us, we're going to have it refer to unequal payments over a certain period of time. We sometimes refer to this as a stream of unequal payments. Future value, let's dig deeper into that. Question is, if we invest it now, what's it going to be worth in the future at a specific time? We can either invest a single payment, say $100,000, put it away today. What's it going to be worth in 10 years? We can do equal payments, which would be $1,000 a year for the next 18 years. What's it worth at the end of that 18-year period? Or we can do unequal payments over time. $1,000 in year 1, $2,000 in year 2, $1,000 in year 3, $4,000 in year 4. And we have a method for figuring out exactly what the future value will be of all those payments, even though they're unequal. When we're talking about present value, we're talking about how much is the money you're going to receive in the future worth today. And in this case, we're concerned about money that we're going to get in 20 years. Well, if we were to try and convert that, sell it to somebody, how much would they be willing to pay us for today for a promise to get $20,000 or whatever in 20 years? Equal payments over time, again, that's the annuity. And what is the present value of somebody's promise to pay me $1,000 a year for the next 20 years? We can figure that out using time value of money. We can also figure out the unequal payments over time, or sometimes known as stream of payments or stream of income. And this applies mostly to the budgets that you're looking at. What is the present value of the stream of forecasted income that you've got for years 1 through 4? We can figure that all out. Perpetuity, this is a unique thing. This is where you get an equal payment forever. And so if somebody were to give you a bond, they used to issue bonds, the United States did, issue bonds that promised to pay $2.50 per year forever. And so that's worth a certain amount of money also. And we can figure that out using the time value of money. The concepts that we need to master here are future value and present value. We need to know that they vary with the interest rate and the number of periods or the amount of time over which you're going to get, over which the payments are going to either be discounted if we're bringing them back to the present value, or over which they are going to compound if we're looking at what the future value will be. High interest rates and more time improves your future value because, of course, you're able to compound that interest and earn interest on that interest. That's all good when you're going out into the future. However, if you're getting a payment way out in the future and you have high interest rates and more time, it's going to hurt your present value. That money is going to be worth less in today's dollars. Don't panic, obviously. Once you practice a bit, you will become an expert, but of course that means you have to practice, and we're going to give you lots of opportunities to do that. So, we've prepared a packet that walks you through time value of money. It's posted on Moodle. It will take some time, so give yourself plenty of time. Also, give yourself plenty of breaks as you're working your way through it. We want you to think about and master each one of the modules within our time value of money packet before you move on to the second or third or final one. So, good luck. And remember, Sean and I are just a text away if you have any problems.